Hi, my name is Molly and I'm a patient at Synergy Nutrition and Wellness. When you first walk into Synergy Nutrition and Wellness, you're walking into this amazing environment full of friendly people who are all there willing to help you. I just felt comfortable from the moment I walked in, and my experience there with everything that I've done through Synergy has been amazing. Okay, before Synergy Nutrition and Wellness, I was very much into fitness. I knew a little bit about nutrition and I had like a healthier eating lifestyle, but I was very stressed. I had, have a lot on my plate. I work full time. I'm a parent. I'm married. My husband had some health issues, and it was just a lot to handle. And so I was looking for something to kind of give me that missing piece. I used fitness as a way to kind of let out some of that stress that I had, but I also knew that I had a lot of cleaning up in my diet to do, and through Synergy, I was able to do that. I worked with Tara through Be Move Fitness when I was, and spent a lot of time here working on my fitness, and she has been amazing to help me, guide me through the nutritional part of my journey into being a healthier person. So, as I said, I have been very much into fitness and nutrition before, and I thought that I had a good diet, and I thought that I had, I was overall a healthy person. But working with Tara, she not only helped my fitness part of it, she helped the nutritional part of it, because she was able to help me clean up my diet. One goal that I wanted to have, or that I did have when I started at Synergy, was to really give up any sugar. I didn't eat a lot of it, but I knew that it was a very poor thing to be able to eat. I mean, it infected everything as far as your health goes. And I wanted to give up on that. And she was able to do that. She was able to, figure out which supplements I needed to supplement the foods, the healthy foods that I was eating. And then she was also, had me keep a journal to show what I needed to do or what I was eating, so that we can kind of take out what I needed to take out and kind of do it in a way that it wasn't just cold turkey. It was through a good hard work, but I was able to give it up over time. And now I just feel so good about it. But it was a lot of hard work, because you have to follow you have to be dedicated, and you have to be want to do it. I think that's the most important part. And I wanted to do it, and I wanted to make sure that I did what I needed to do, and made sure that I ate what I needed to eat, and I took my supplements every day, and made sure that I kept all of my appointments and followed through with everything. And that was how I was able to be successful, because now I met my goal. I am really off of sugar. I have a very clean eating, healthy lifestyle, and I feel amazing. I would say that anybody that comes into the door, just keep an open mind. The doctors do tell you one thing, but I don't think that they put an emphasis on nutrition like maybe they should, because I do think that nutrition is the foundation for your entire well-being, whether it be your physical health, your mental health, your emotional state. I think that, and I've learned that good nutrition and working through Synergy has helped me to realize that. And I think that anybody coming into Synergy just needs to keep that open mind, because it is different than what we've been taught and what we've learned, through society and through regular medical doctors. And just give it a chance and work with it. I think that they'll be very happy with the results at the end. I can't say enough about Synergy Nutrition and Wellness. Tara has been absolutely amazing, and everybody who works at Synergy is just the most supportive, kind, helpful. I just remember, actually, I did a cleanse one time, and Tara had put me on the cleanse, and I was in there, and I was kind of like overwhelmed, because there was all of these different things that I had to do. I didn't know what I could eat, what I could not eat. I had to give up. I had to change a bunch of things in my current diet at the time. And Andy happened to be walking by, and he, came over, and he kind of sat down and told me, like, oh yeah, you can eat this, or this is something that you could supplement. And he was just very helpful. Everybody in Synergy is just amazing. The community itself, whether it's the people who work there or the the other clients that go there, I have formed relationships with them, and it's just one big supportive community who just wants everybody to be healthy and be the best version of themselves. And it's just the most amazing place. And I think that if you give Synergy a try, you will love it just like I do.